So Tim, fantastic win today here against Kettering Town. It did look to be heading towards a draw, but 2 late goals got us the win. Do you think we deserved the win overall?
I thought it was a nip and tuck game. If I'm honest, I thought we had the more clear-cut chances in the first half, without looking at it back and recollection, which is always difficult when you sort of like you're kicking every ball or whatever. But I remember, you know, like a couple of great chances falling to Frankie, and let's get it right. 2 brilliant saves from Alexander in their goal. He got down for a huge lad. He got down unbelievably sharp to it. But you know, both teams had their little moments where you think something might happen and then it fizzles out a little bit, or the final cross or pass ain't quite good enough. But I thought we more than held our own against a really good team in the first half. Excuse me. And then second half, listen, we said at half time, because we've been playing some quite nice stuff this year and been a bit expansive. We're too expansive for my liking, but you can't always win a game like that. Sometimes you've got to tough it out, and they changed their shape a little bit from Saturday. They went into a 3-4-3 on Saturday at St Ives, but they've been mostly with a back four-ish, and they've rocked up with a 3, you know, a 5-3, and then they played obviously Powell off Ranger. So you know that was a bit of a googly to start with. And our Ranger playing was a bit of a googly after all. you think he's not there anymore, and then he is. So yeah. You know, it is what it is. I thought second half was again pretty similar. You know, both teams a little bit end to end. Again, we had some good chances. Bava hits one over the bar, as I remember. And in the end, I'd say our subs that came on did what they did. They call them finishers now, don't they? And you know, Tops obviously scores the penalty, but also assists Tommy to run away from the halfway line when the goal has gone up for a set piece. So, did we deserve it? Yeah, probably just about shaded it. But listen, make no mistake, Kettering are a very, very good side and got some good players, and they'll be there or thereabouts at the end of the season for sure.
As you mentioned, Frankie had those chances earlier on in the game, made his debut today, of course. Yeah. What do you think he can bring to the team going forward?
Goals, good movement. He's a 9. He's a number 9. You know, I watched him in training for the first time on Thursday, fully, really, and you can see, you know, when the ball's in wider areas, you know, and I'm watching him knock the ball, and his movement's good. He's in between the sticks. He's sort of on the move. He's feinting. He's dropping the shoulder to go near, or he's going there to come away. And the kid can finish. Listen, at the end of the day, his stats at Birmingham City, and we thank them really ever so much for letting him come, but his stats there, the kid, he scores goals. And I know they'll say, oh yeah, but that's in a younger group. Goal scorers are goal scorers, mate. And he'll, another couple of weeks, it took Jose Marquez a couple of weeks, you know, and then you sort of get your bearings at the football club with your mates in the dressing room. A few of them know him anyway from Birmingham, Wakey and Surrey, so no, I'm really pleased we've got him, and I think he'll do really well for us.
And of course we're back here again on Tuesday night against Quorn. How are we feeling going into that one?
Well, we have to be positive. I mean, it's an opportunity again at home. Quorn have had a really good start, steady. They didn't play today because their opponents are in the FA Cup, but they've had a good start. You know, they've got some good players. They're lively up top. I've watched a little bit of them. I've got a report coming on them. Listen, we'll know all about them, but in the end, it's like step 3. You know what I mean? Both of us can hurt each other, and it's who's more spiteful on the night. But our lads have got to rest up. You know, we'll have a training session on Monday, a chat, and revisit this, and quickly move on to Quorn, and that'll be how we roll before the game. But I'll have a think over the weekend about selection, you know, who might need a rest, who might need a game, etc, etc, etc. How am I feeling? I'm feeling good, you know what I mean? But it's all right feeling good in October. You know, if you can feel good after Christmas, that's even better, because we're on 20 points now, so we need 30 to get to 50 to be, you know, round about that mathematical safety mark, which is what I'm looking at, and then take it from there.